Hey guys, so I'm sure you could tell by this and the title of the video that Disney is kind of on my mind, and that's because while I was MIA last week, I went to Disney World. My mom won a contest, and we got to go to Disney, and it was the first time I had went in 10 years, and it was awesome, even though half the rides that I remember no longer exist. So, I got stuff. I didn't go nuts with souvenirs. It's very different going to Disney as an adult, apparently. Like this hat I didn't get from this trip. This hat I got 10 years ago, the last time I went. The same trip that I got the hat I use on Literary Lair. That hat used to be like a mouse ear hat. It had these sticking out of the side, but I cut them off because I wasn't doing a review series with Mickey Mouse ears for obvious reasons. So I dug this out of a closet so I could do this video, which is related to the trip. So, because we won the trip, from Haynes, they were nice enough to send us a gift basket full of Disney snacks and such. And we didn't eat all of them at the hotel, so I figured when I got home and I had a couple hours to record a video, I'd do a Let's Try video, because I don't do those enough, and I figure, why the hell not? So, let's get started. So, I've got a lot of stuff, like chocolate bar, popcorn, trail mix, stuff, like, unicorn pops, and, malted milk balls. So, I'm gonna go pick one of these out, and I'm going to start. So, I guess I'm going to start with the chocolate caramel popcorn, because, it's the first one I picked up. So, you could see it, it's popcorn, it's popcorn, but, so I'm going to open it up and I'm going to try some. I haven't had any of this before. The bag is kind of open. That's because everybody else got to it first when we were at the hotel. So once I figure out how to open it, I will start enjoying it. So I guess I could just talk about the trip. The trip was wonderful. Disney is great. I just kind of wish all the rides I liked were still there. So here we go. There we go. So you've got, so you can see there's chocolate, and then there's the caramel popcorn. So I'm going to try a couple pieces, and I'll see how it is. Oh, God. This is really, really sweet. See, like, I used to really like chocolate, but now, like, if it's, like, too rich, it just, like, I can have one bite and that's it. I can't eat that much, but yeah, I don't know. This is definitely very, very sweet. Which isn't bad. I like sweet, but okay, so next on the agenda is since I had something sweet, we'll go with something spicy, the Chippendale Snack Company Spicy Mickey Mix. It's trail mix, I guess. You can see it in the bag. So, I'm gonna try it. I do want to warn you, I have a very low tolerance for spicy things because I am white. So let's pop this open and take a look. Okay, so it's got a bunch of different shapes. It's got like this and a pretzel thing and a chip thing. Oh, well, hat fell off. It's got whatever this is. very hard. Oh, here we go. It's got an almond, I think. I think that's an almond. I can taste the spice, but this is definitely not like ultra spicy. I'm trying to pull out like all the individual bits. This is I mean, this could be anything. That might have been a peanut. Oh, and then they have part of a Mickey pretzel. There used to be 3 parts to it, but I guess not anymore. Oh, here we are. Here's a Mickey pretzel. Yeah, see, here's a full Mickey pretzel shaped like the man himself. So, this is really good. It's not too spicy, which is good because, like I said, I am white. But it's good. Like, this is the sort of thing you'd put out, like, if you had, like, a party or something. So, let's go, let's move on to the candy now. Now we're on the candy. And we've got, Goofy's Candy Company Unicorn Pops. So, you know, these are like the twisty lollipops, and, you know, this is a, you know, it's a lollipop, it's kind of obvious. It does like the barber pole thing when you spin it. So, obviously it doesn't really smell, I hope, trying the other stuff first doesn't, like, destroy my taste buds so I can't taste this. I like to kind of, when they're this, when like, they get like lollipops that are small, like this, I like, when I want to taste them, I put it in like a toothbrush. There. Oh, yeah, definitely candy. I can feel my teeth rotting. Tastes good though. I know it's probably not very flattering to have the image of me sticking this in my mouth, but seriously, how the hell else am I going to taste it? I wanted to do a diverse amount of things. Like, there's things I didn't pick because it was like we got 2 things of trail mix and a bunch of chocolate, and I wanted to pick things diverse, so I picked these. So live with it. But yeah, it's a lollipop. It's, you know, you figured Disney would taste better, but hey, you never know. Okay. Now, let's move on to the chocolate There's that popcorn again on the spicy Cajun mix. Let's move on to the chocolate products. So, right here we have the Milk Chocolate Crisp Bar. And I want to say, I just really like the label on this because it's got Woody and Bullseye right front and center. And they are my favorite of the Disney characters. That are on this at least. So, yeah. So, made in the USA. I hope we know how to make chocolate. This is actually like, we got like 5 of them, and they were all like different flavors, but whenever I do eat candy, specifically chocolate bars, I always go for the crispy one, like the Crunch bar or the Crackle, like the Nestle Crunch or the Hershey's Crackle. So I'm going to open this up and see if I can keep it relatively intact. Here we go. Let's pull this off. So, yeah, I had fun at Disney. My favorite park is Epcot. I like all the educational stuff. Favorite ride this time around was probably the Carousel of Progress. That was really fun. So here we are. I'm going to take a piece off. It's kind of pretty standard chocolate bar. We've got the little crunchy stuff in the back. So I'm going to pop a piece off and, you know, you can see it. I'm going to take a bite. Wow. Like, it's like, I like Hershey chocolate, specifically because they use a sort of, it's like the difference between, like, Cadbury and Hershey, or, Kinder chocolate and Hershey, is it's much more, like, rich. And I honestly, like, I prefer Hershey because it's like the toned down, boring chocolate, but it's what I like. So, this is good. I just don't think I could finish the whole bar in one sitting like I could do with a Hershey bar. I mean, it's really good chocolate. It's just like, I don't do more than one sitting of, so. Okay. That was that. And let's move on to the final piece of, I'm just making sure I put everything that I'm done with on the right side. The final piece of thing that, was saved specifically for me, the Mickey Chocolatiers milk chocolate malt balls. So, when I was a kid, I loved malted milk balls, specifically Hershey Whoppers, but on Halloween, I had them again, and I did not enjoy them. I hated them. I mean, I ate them all, but I hated them. So I'm hoping maybe this will be different. And this is the one thing, because it was saved for me, that's actually unopened. So, resealable for easy portion control. You obviously have not met me, chocolate. Okay, open it up. So, obviously it's malted milk balls. I don't know what else there's to say. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, wow. Wow. The whole thing with Whoppers is like, I may be small, but I'm still a Whopper. I had a shirt that said that when I was a kid, because I was short. These are friggin' massive. This is not a malted milk ball. This is like a bowling ball. I mean, Jesus, look at this thing. I mean, like, Whoppers are like this. I could fit like a handful of, I could fit like a whole container of Whoppers in my hand like this. This is like, Jesus, this is giant. And I'm going to tell you, I didn't know that when I opened it. Like, this is my genuine reaction to, look at this thing. It's like the size of my eyeball. Jeez. I thought it was going to be like putting a handful in my mouth. No, this is probably more than enough. So, so here's the middle. You can see it's got the malted milk in the middle. Good, rich, like I said about all of it. Like, I'm really like, I don't know what happened to me when I got older, but I can't like eat chocolate like I used to. I mean, the only thing that hasn't changed since from when I was a kid involving chocolate was I still put the same amount of chocolate syrup in chocolate milk. Or like on ice cream, I'll still put the same amount of the syrup, but like regular chocolate, oh my. This is more than enough. I don't even want to eat the other half, but I'm going to do it anyway. Smells normal. These things are too big, Jesus. Okay. Hat back on my hand's probably covered in chocolate. So, that was, Disney snacks. They are great. There's one thing I wish I could have done in this video, and I'm going to mention it now. If you ever go to Disney, get the sweet cream cheese pretzel that you can get in a couple places, but the one place I know has it is the stand outside the America Pavilion, like where you watch the America movie. It's amazing. Like, my friend told me about it. He was like, you have to get it. And he hounded me for 3 days about it. And when I finally got it, I knew what he was talking about. It's amazing. So yeah. And actually, I've got another confectionery product from Disney. But it's not Disney themed. So that's going to be in another video. I'll give you a hint. I got it at Epcot, and it relates to one of my favorite sci-fi franchises. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you then.
Thank you all for watching, and if you liked the video, you can hit subscribe and watch one of my other videos. My videos can be found on any of these fine sites, and if you want to help out, maybe consider supporting the show on Patreon. See you next time.